Hey guys, Swiper here. Today we got probably my favorite build that I've made outside of the remade De'Aaron Fox build, which will be coming later this season. This is the 2018 LeBron build. So LeBronto, LeThanos, that version of LeBron, the LeBron that was carrying Jordan Clarkson, Tristan Thompson, Larry Nance Jr. God, I can't even think of who else was on that roster. Not the greatest players by league standards that season. This build is super fun. It is on the better side of builds that I've made. It's like as far as comp goes, but of course, LeBron builds, you're not going to make LeBron. You're not going to make a build that has high 80s, low 90s, finishing, shooting, playmaking, defense, physicals. You're not going to be able to make that. But also, again, I don't care about a build being competitive. I want it to be fun. I want to have fun on it. So that's how I make these builds. I actually went a different route with making this build, which was I looked at LeBron's stats from that year and based the attributes around his stats. But we're going to get into it. Name obviously doesn't matter. Handedness, if you want it more accurate, you're right-handed because he shoots right-handed. I just go left-handed for all my players. Jersey number 23. Okay, moving on. Position, small forward. Height 6'8", weight 240 pounds, wingspan 7 foot. Now, before I continue, if you want shades of LeBron James, you have to have it at power forward. Otherwise, you don't get the shades. You don't have to change anything about the build that itself outside of the position. I already tested it. I made the exact same build at small forward and at power forward, and at power forward I got shades of LeBron. I went and got the physicals out of the way. Speed 80, agility 70, strength 84, and vertical 75. You'll put 3 cap breakers on your vertical to get it to 78 so that you can get both pro contact dunks. Moving on to the finishing. Close shot you want 73. Layup you want 83. If you get your second set of cap breakers, or you don't want both sets of pro contacts, you can get your driving layup up to an 87 or 88 for the LeBron James layup. If you go to 88, you also get gold float game, which is good. And driving dunk you want at an 87. You'll use 2 cap breakers to get your driving dunk to an 89. Standing dunk, keep it at 47, and post control you want to go up to a 75. I know LeBron should have a lot higher post control, but again, you can't make an exact LeBron build. The builder is obviously very limited, and there's only so much you can do. You have to sacrifice in areas, which is why I don't get LeBron's layup package. If I get my second set of cap breakers, I'll put enough on layup to get the LeBron James layup style. But for now, I'm using Michael Jordan. Moving on to shooting. Mid-range you want at an 85. This gets you silver deadeye, you get silver set shot. You can potentially use cap breakers to get mid-range to an 89. I just don't see the need because I'll end up using my badge +1 to get set shot specialist to gold. 3-pointer you want at an 81. Like I said, if you have 7 cap breakers, you can get both sets of contact dunks, and you can also get bronze limitless range. And free throw is 74. Obviously, LeBron has never been a great free throw shooter. So this is just what I found to work. And obviously, the shooting will get better once you hit bronze limitless anyway, because you can shoot from further out. It also makes the shooting, even just at the 3-point line, so not at limitless range, but just at the 3-point line, it does actually make it a little bit better. On to playmaking. This is arguably where I sacrificed the most, because, you know, LeBron is, I believe he's 4th all-time in assists at this current point. So I've definitely sacrificed here, but the playmaking is still good. Pass accuracy, you want it at an 85. Bronze bailout, gold dimer, can badge +1 to get Hall of Fame dimer if you like. Ball handle, you want at an 85. This will give you Hall of Fame strong handle with the 84 strength, which is absolutely insane. You can pretty much bulldoze through anyone that isn't, you know, a max weight lockdown. Even some lockdowns I've managed to spin off of if they're just not playing good defense. And speed with ball, maxed out at 75 for silver lightning launch. You also get dribble styles like Zach LaVine. I personally use Zion, but if you rather Zach LaVine's always there. Other than that, the playmaking is very good considering you're a 6'8" small forward. Moving on to defense and rebounding. Interior defense, you'll keep it at a 64. Perimeter defense will go to a 74. This will give you bronze challenger, on-ball menace, silver removable enforcer. Pair that with the 84 strength, and the perimeter defense is way better than the 74 shows. Steal, you want to go to a 60. It'll only give you bronze interceptor. A LeBron build would ideally have more than a 60, but I had to sacrifice in areas for everything else that this build can do. Block, you want to go up to a 78 for silver high flying denier. And then offensive rebound, you want to go to 45, and defensive rebound up to an 80. For 80 rebounding, only having silver rebound chaser and silver box outbeats, I can out rebound centers pretty well on defense, especially if I'm in two-way. And with offensive rebound, LeBron in 2018 didn't really get a lot of offensive rebounds. He only averaged, I believe, 1.8. And if I'm going to go for an offensive rebound, 9 times out of 10, it's going to be a putback. Moving on to the build name, you get shades of Corey Maggette, Jaylen Brown, and Denny Avdia. And the build will come out to a balanced wing. If you put the cap breakers where I put them, which was the 3 on vertical, 2 on driving dunk, and because I only have 6 at the moment, I put 1 on 3-pointer, but you would put 2 on 3-pointer if you had 7. I believe it comes to a inside out shot creator, I think is what it came out to be, or a 3-level shot creator or something along those lines. I didn't end up choosing it. I wanted to stick with the balanced wing. I thought the name it fit better with this build. I'm gonna show you the version of the build that gets the LeBron James comparison, and then at the end of the video I'll just have highlights of this build. If you follow me on TikTok or see my YouTube shorts, you may have seen some of these clips, but I don't think you've seen all of them. This is the version of the build that gets the LeBron James comparisons. You change the position to power forward. Height, weight, and wingspan will stay the same. Instead of the 85 mid-range and the 81 three-pointer, you instead drop the mid-range down to an 80 and put the three-pointer up to an 83. Then you put the post control up to a 79 and the standing dunk to a 48 instead of a 47. You'll then get the shades of Jason Tatum, LeBron James, and Kawhi Leonard. And I thought Kawhi Leonard was small forward, but I guess not. And the build comes out to a small ball 4. God, say that 10 times fast. Small ball 4. I definitely prefer balanced wing over this, but here you go if you wanted the LeBron James comparison. I don't really have too much to say before we get to the clips, but just follow me on TikTok, sub here on YouTube, and just enjoy the clips of me playing work on this build. This video is coming out super late. I was supposed to have this out so much earlier, but I got really busy today. But thank you all for watching, and enjoy.
Shot clock violation.
Who's got ball? Hey, good ball.